It was such.
Judas.
It was just a betrayal. That was Jesus Christ Superstar, right?
Now that was Lady Gaga. Jesus
I was gonna say,
Christ
that's the only
Superstar.
musical that Mike and I both overlap where we know the whole thing is Jesus
I've never
Christ
seen
Superstar.
it. I've never seen it.
Why should you want to
You
know
wanna
why
know.
you obsessed with fighting?
Obsessed with fighting,
I've only seen 2 musicals.
Mateo, that was so hurtful, and it only lasted a second.
Okay.
You don't have no idea how important Mike's singing ability is to him, and for you
No,
to
it's not.
I want to hear you do a warm up.
I can't. I have no real singing ability. I can break into musical theater song every once in a while, and if my voice happens to catch a wind, it can go.
Let's just do a simple warm up. We'll do 2, okay?
Feeney,
so we're gonna
I hate
do 2
that you
different
did
scales.
this.
All right? So we're just gonna go.
I already can't do that. I lost track of all the
Just do it.
notes
This
you
is
did.
for entertainment. Do it.
Yeah. You want me to go first? Because I'm for sure a worse singer
Yeah,
than
you go ahead.
Just do that. Okay, not bad.
I'm gonna
You're
lose it
smiling
more than
at
that.
me, though, which is making
Yeah.
It wasn't bad.
I just watched
Okay.
his reaction to Feeney, and there was no sympathy. I can't possibly put myself into this.
do it.
do
This,
it.
this feels like I'm walking backwards into the chokey.
And it's very fun to watch.
Yeah, go ahead.
What is the notes?
There
That?
you go. You matched pitch. And then, so what I've been getting Evan Williams to do when we go on the road, because Evan actually has a very good voice. He can mimic and he's got a good singing voice.
Mhm.
I'm trying to get him to control his vibrato, which is the vibration of the notes. So like, so I have him go, and so do that. Do it.
That's how you wanna make an Irish goodbye.
Yeah. By the way, my neighbors hate me because I've been singing I've been like, I don't care. I'm singing at the goddamn top of my lungs. I've been singing Aretha Franklin's Ain't No Way every single day in quarantine. I'm singing, belting at the top of my lungs. I know they can hear me. I can hear her marching around all fucking day. I'm like, I don't care. You're going to hear Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, Aretha Franklin.
Do you know what my range is like? A lot of Eric Clapton songs, like the way, like how he, like that's I have like a 3-note range.
Well, you did 1 octave. Right now,
Yeah.
you just did an octave.
Right. I mean, I used to be in choir and chorus and jazz band and all that shit.
Right.
So I have if I were to probably give that some time, I could probably do it less nervously. But it hasn't, like, both of my sisters have perfect pitch. They are musical prodigies since they were 3 years old. I have all the leftover Danny DeVito genes of the music talent.
But Irish people are usually very musically inclined. Although I think Irish folk singing has a very strange sound. Like that's very very light, like, because Italians are like, "Ah," like we're so like loud and big.
Yeah.
Irish are just more like this and
Irish is almost like European Middle Eastern music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do the vibrato thing that we're supposed to do again. What was it?
Or like the scale.
Whatever the second thing you said for us to mimic. All right, Mike, you go.
God, that's so hot.
This is actually why I'm single, because let me tell you, what doesn't make men hard? This.
No.
Please.
How many
Casey,
guys have said, like, I want to make you hit the high C or some bullshit?
None.
None? That's a straight guy thing, probably.
Yes.
That's like a line from Can't Hardly Wait.
Let me hear the high note, Sandy. I was thinking of Grease. I still can't be straight.
I can't do that.
All right, Mike's panicked. Mike's backing out.
I'm
He's
Mike,
totally
you
panicking.
try. Other Mike.
I've never sweated more in my life.
I have a self-admitted. I don't ever claim to have a good singing voice, so I'll do whatever you want. Say it. Do it one more time. Sorry, I thought. That was so long.
That wasn't bad.
That was perfect.
bad.
It was perfect.
I know it's a lot of breath control and breathing. I did years of opera, and it's so funny to think that that's like a skill, like you're breathing and like one really good thing. Yeah, one really good thing about having gone through all of that training is I've never once in my entire life, knock on wood, lost my voice on stage ever.
No
Whoa.
shit.
Never.
I lose it all the time. And you know what? It's funny you say that because
we're
there is
also
a weird
sucking smoke into our esophaguses regularly.
Yes, we do smoke weed and drink a lot of alcohol. But I do. But there is a crossover between the two, which is that when I was like a teenager, I got very into like metal music, screamo music, and I used to, like a lot of my friends, try to like scream like the bands that we liked, but the problem is it was all throat, which after 4 seconds you're hoarse, you're raw, but it is the people who actually scream professionally in bands and metal bands and stuff, they do it all from the stomach.
The
It's all the
diaphragm.
diaphragm. Yeah. It's just,
you can tell by how people talk. Like I could hear in the way you're speaking that you speak only the throat up, and you probably support only from your chest up, and you don't use any of this because you have a very, like it's a very say something else.
I'll keep talking as long as you'll
even
keep
like
listening.
that. Like I'll keep like it's
I'll keep talking.
No, it just is like from here up. So you're putting a lot of pressure on your vocal cords, and so if you start yelling or you start using your voice, you're putting even more pressure. And if you have to do 2 shows back to back, I'm sure you're exhausted.
Let your vocal
but
cords rest,
by the end of
pal.
the second show, it's a lot of throat coat teas for this guy.
How do I talk? Where do I talk from? My butt?
You actually have a bass voice. Your vocal cords are obviously much longer. Say something else. Keep talking.
I'm speaking at a natural rate, and hopefully that I'm doing so from a deeper part of my chest than
you have a lot more support than Mike does.
I have been a stage actor, so
there you go. So you're gay.
That's when you want to make your Irish goodbye.